we actually see what happens if we don't sacrifice Leb. First, let's actually get to see her last scene where we get the good company. I'm happy to see you looking so cheery today, Elise. Why, even I get to make merry once in a while, don't I? It's as though everyone's forgotten about last week, isn't it? Folks were bursting at the seams, Leb. They couldn't bear another day fretting about all that nonsense, could they? Neither could we, if memory serves. After what happened yesterday. Is everything alright with you, Elise? Huh? There's no need to pretend, Elise. I know you. You've been hiding something from me, I know it. I would ask you what it is, but... Can I trust you, Elise?
No!
I would never do anything to betray your trust, Leb.
That's a lie! See you in bird hell!
What are you laughing about, you? I can't help it when you look so serious. Well, I am serious about you, Leb. Speaking of which, why don't you come with me to the bell tower?
Interesting.
The bell tower? There's something I'd like to tell you, and Lebkuchen.
Rather cute.
There's something I'd like to tell you too, Elise. You're truly... Let's get going. What is it you have to tell me, Leb? I'll tell you once we're there.
I'm
Elise.
pregnant with your child, Elise! Wait, what?
I can explain. Honey, I'm pregnant! I can explain. Burka burka. Kifferberg's unrecognizable today, isn't it? Looks quite the same to me, ought to say.
Well, after I press this big red button and fire the orbital laser, it'll be unrecognizable!
It'll be great! It wasn't a joke, Lebkuchen. I'm well aware it wasn't, at least. That's what I find so amusing. Amusing, you say? You're leaving soon, aren't you, Elise? Huh? Oh, something along those lines, I'm certain. I don't know yet, Lebkuchen. I'm still... Yes, you do, Elise. I can tell. You're going to that castle, aren't you? Don't be silly, Lebkuchen. At some level, Elise, it is what you've always wanted. Kieferberg can't possibly give you any of that. What would you say I want, Lebkuchen? More. More, huh? You've always wanted better, to go further, to live more. Even when we were young, you were never truly satisfied, were you? Lebkuchen, neither was I, Elise. Huh? I told you, I never quite grew into this habit, or this veil. In fact, I'm not even certain who I am without them. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
I feel like that one.
Yeah. You're not, but I am, Leb. We both know who you are without it, don't we?
Elise.
Elise. It's true you tend to hide. You've always been that way, but... My, how clever. You're doing it again, Lebkuchen. You seriously thought I'd never notice? Not necessarily, but... You despise Father Hans, not to mention Mrs. O'Dilly.
How could anyone despise me and my work of Jesus and Saint Walpurga?
You end up decapitated in another ending, so...
I end up what now?
Exactly. You lose your head. That's not... You loathe that dust rag of a veil and that grisly habit, too. That's why you had Mrs. Marielle covered in frills and decorations. It's the color I'm not so fond of, but... You don't have a single Bible or rosary in your bedroom, let alone a cross.
She's wearing one.
Even I have a silly altar, and you're the nun.
Elise.
At least that's... Quit denying it, Lebkuchen. Come now, show me your hand. We know each other better than anyone else, don't we? I don't want to be a burden to you, Elise. That's enough hiding, wouldn't you say? I'm not. Quit holding yourself back, Lebkuchen. There's nothing left to hide. Not from me.
I wonder.
There is still something, Elise.
I see.
Tell me then.
I'm pregnant with your child!
I've been
And
waiting.
I have an orbital laser!
I need you to promise me something first. As long as it's not an excuse for you to
Please.
promise me you'll be alright. With or without me, it doesn't matter. I promise, Leb. I can't expect you to watch over me forever, can I?
Oh, you're terminally ill.
Yeah, that's exactly what you'll do if I let you, isn't it?
I love you, Elise.
I love you, Elise.
Leb
Lebkuchen. Of course I will. For as long as you'll have me.
Which is about a week.
You're truly ready to leave this rat hole of a town behind? Lebkuchen? Why, you've called it worse yourself, Elise.
You've called it things we can't print in this game.
Come now, there's something I'd like to show you, Leb. If it's with you, Elise.
For goodness
You're
sake.
so embarrassing, for goodness sake. But yeah, she ain't subtle with this one. Compared to Freya. Where she was like, oh, I don't know, kind of thing. But this one, she's just straight up like, nope. I want the nun. Give me some of that holy wine.
This is my body, broken for you, along with the bed. This is not Raincoat, damn it!
Elise.
Oh yeah, everything's good. Let's move along. I gotta put stuff in the basket first. Hang on.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Also, I need to eat something. A pretzel.
How?
How? One thing about this game, it's really making me want a pretzel.
We may have to go for pretzels later.
Probably. Okay. And the token of love.
It's a nun in a box.
Well, in this case, it's none in a basket. Oh my god, she's going to hell in a handbasket!
Oh, we have party talk!
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, wait, we-
don't. There we go.
We've seen the party talk, never mind. It
Yeah.
was in, yeah.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. I scared myself there. I was like, no, don't save over that one. That's where I'm doing the Rose and Marine one.
We're doing what now?
I mean, we gotta do all three girls. We've already did Freya. We're working on Leb, and Rose and Marine's coming up in the back.
So when do we romance the goat?
Do you really want to romance the goat after seeing what he is?
I mean, Morgan Freeman needs loving too.
I mean, he's got all those Golden Girls.
You know, Oh, Elise.
And this is the same as like we saw in the last one. Just, oh, look at all the pretty butterflies and the
Ow.
trees and the...
Ow.
Oh, look, there's a dove.
Look, that rabbit's making more rabbits!
Okay, I gotta eat again. Just so it's not so fuzzy in here. Here, I offer you this bread, for it is my body.
This is the weirdest version of communion.
Just a smidge.
We have the bread, we have the wine, and then we have a doll. I don't remember learning a... Maybe those... I grew up Presbyterian. Maybe those other Protestant sects have dolls in their communion.
Thank you for the healing item I am not going to use. No point talking to you guys. You're all just like, oh, you're so lucky. Yes, I'm so lucky. I'm going to sacrifice my girlfriend for riches beyond my wildest dreams.
I'm not sacrificing you for riches beyond my wildest dreams.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If you're gone, who would I eat pizza with? It's very serious conundrum. If you're gone, who am I gonna split a pretzel with?
I know, right?
It's very important.
Also, who are you gonna cuddle with at night?
Exactly.
My, I didn't know you had it in you. What?
Elise.
Bring me to such a wonderful place, Elise. Come now, there's an even better place up ahead. Hello, tree.
Hello, tree that reminds me of abduction, which means it reminds me of other things.
This is it.
I might lose her. What's on the other side of this gate is anything like the woods. I can't go through with this. Come on, Leb, we're getting out of here.
Elise.
What's the matter, Elise?
Now that
We've
you
seen enough
mention
of this place, haven't we? I thought you had something to show me. It doesn't matter anymore, Leb. Let's go home before it gets any darker out.
I see.
You've been hiding something from me, Elise. I was, but not anymore. What do you mean?
Lebkuchen.
I love you, Lebkuchen.
Well, shit, how am I supposed to get lunch now?
I'm sure someone else will gladly sacrifice their lover to you.
Elise.
There's not a White Castle within 1,000 miles of Kieferberg.
You could probably trick some of the other girls into doing this. Elise, come now, let's have supper together. You'll never tell me, will you? What you've been hiding all week.
Now that
In
you
time,
mention it.
Lebkuchen.
I may have made a pact with a demonic entity and then backed out.
For now, I want us to spend this evening with you.
You're really.
Watching the stars? I had nothing to do with this. We can, hold hands.
Oh, no! Oh, God! The raincoat!
Oh, no!
Raincoat!
No! For shame.
Elise.
My, how daring.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush, come now. Alright, see you at the end of the credits, folks. We left Kieferberg the week after the festival. Lebkuchen's excitement to finally leave was palpable, and so was mine. Oh, please be careful out there, my love. Okay, that was Granny. I will, Granny, don't worry about me. I'll miss you two so much. We'll miss you too, Freya, but we'll come visit. Please write us often you hear. We will, Granny. Goodbye.
I was here too.
Yes, you were. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. All we wanted to do was travel. I'm trying to figure out where the frick you guys are.
Not Germany.
Yeah.
Given that it's surrounded by water.
Yeah. Always on the road looking for the next best town to visit.
Oh God, they're traveling saleswomen. Run!
We did odd jobs here and there, stopping at every inn and living with whatever we earned each day. I could tell Lebkuchen felt more liberated than ever. Well, I felt I was living a dream, having finally left the person I was in Kieferberg behind. Until the day we both realized there was something missing. We had each other. We were young and free, but...
Elise.
Are you sure this is what you want, Elise? Let's at least stop by and see how everyone's doing, alright? I suppose it's been a while, that's true. Kieferberg truly is where we both feel most at home, isn't it?
Now that you mention
Everywhere feels like home when you're with me, Leb. Yet there's something missing, isn't there? I suppose that's what we're going to find out. However, nothing could have prepared us for what would happen. Okay.
And...
Goodness sake.
Come now, folks. Excuse me, let me through. I need to talk to Lebkuchen.
Ah, Lise, can we have a word about the windmill renovation?
Not now, Mr. Heinrich. I'm looking for Lebkuchen.
For goodness sake.
There you are, Lebkuchen.
Please.
Are you looking for me, Elise?
Huh?
Everyone's pestering me over these renovations.
Not really.
Folks are moving in next month, Elise. It's only natural.
Is that so?
Hounding me won't make them come any faster, though. More importantly, Elise, won't you go up to the bell tower with me? Huh? What for?
Oh, Elise.
Why, for lunch, silly. Roast sandwiches, remember? Oh no, it's noon already?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Are they sandwiches with roast on them? Or are they sandwiches we roasted?
Good question. I promised Mr. Guso I'd help him and the lads with... Come now, Elise, you're too wound up. Let's go down upstairs. Lebkuchen's now Kieferberg's elder.
That's right, folks. I fucking died.
I was gonna say retired, but okay.
Nope, I died because
Yeah.
I tried to summon the witch.
And she cut your head off.
Again.
She's our teacher, nurse, baker. She can do anything she sets her mind to, it seems. She still spends most of her time in church, if it can even be called that.
It's more of a brothel now.
We've made a point to renovate it, away with St. Wilperg and all those old crosses.
So what's it a church of now?
Why, it's the Church of... Lord Putty. See, they met this dove on their journey.
Ah, yes! You found the greatest of Okasan's students you have.
Say, Elise, I was chatting with Mrs. Wilma just now.
Huh?
Oh, I told her not to pester you with her nonsense.
Her nonsense?
She's been wanting to ask you about her inn, you see. She's afraid she won't have enough room for everybody, and
I did it!
you'll just have to build her a bigger inn then. Problem solved.
You're really...
Generous, aren't you?
Shush it, you...
Oh, shush, we can afford it. As for me, I suppose I'm the mayor now. Mr. Gusoff said it was time for change after Father Hans died and appointed the role to me himself.
I told you he fucking died!
I mean... well, yeah, because the witch cut his head off. I never imagined I'd enjoy it so much. Also the fact that I get to wear pants now. Apparently.
For goodness sake.
Elise is a maid of all work. In jeans! Yit-da-da-da-da-da. Yit-da-da-da-da-da. I can't even remember what LP that was.
Imposter Factory.
Okay.
What's the point of having folks over if they're not making us money? You enjoying this, aren't you? Things are finally starting to change around here, Leb. Can you believe folks are moving from Primeldorf to Kieferberg now?
Rather cute, aren't you?
You look the prettiest when you're passionate about something. Did you know that?
Lebkuchen!
Lebkuchen! My, you're red as a beet. Bells of Dawn.
Dong.
Well, all that's left now is Rose and Marine's endings, which we will get to in another video. But for now, we're the Landstar saying thank you very much for watching.
In jeans! Yit-da-da-da-da-da. Yit-da-da-da-da-da.
But wait, neither of us are wearing pants.
Hmm.